we will find more plastic in the ocean than fishes. Isn't that scary? Hey everyone, hi, how are you all doing? Today is such a beautiful and sunny day. The rains must have calmed down in Lagos. And welcome to my new episode of Me and Greenie. So today we're gonna delve deeper into how reality kicked in for me. What I mean is reality of our climates changing as well as environmental destruction. I'm sure if each one of us just look in, go into our childhood memory or step into maybe our adulthood memory, there would be something, there would be some occurrence where you would have felt that, oh, this thing I used to do, it's not common anymore, or something is changing. Well, I'm here to share mine, and I would love to hear yours in the comments section below when you found out that our environment was changing. So from my first episode, if you remember, I talked about the lizard egg situation as well as being outdoorsy and just keeping in touch with animals and talking to them. To be honest, I still do that sometimes. One thing that my family loved to do was go to the beach. So every time we went, my dad, my sister and I, we formed like a team where my dad would swim around and get seashells for us and throw it back to us on the shore. And we would pick them up. By the end of the day, we would get like 50 to 100 shells, and we'd always keep it that, oh, we went to the beach today and this is what we got. And then gradually, after some years, it started becoming hard to find the shells. My dad had to swim further to get these shells. And fast forward to 20 years later, you can go to any beach and you won't find any of these shells anymore. You just find these bottle tops all around the beach, even buried underneath, even in the water. And what is heart-wrenching to me is that by the year 2050, we will find more plastic in the ocean than fishes. Isn't that scary? Another story that really woke me up or shook me up was during my teens. Our family would always go to the village in Undo, and I remember every time we moved, we would always see animals just dissected and splayed across being sold. There are some in cages that just look so terrifying. And I remember seeing that, I would just think of that lizard incident, and then I'll be pondering on the mother of these small animals. What if she's trying to find them? How do these animals feel? And I think that empathy even shows today. I remember just very, very recently, my friend and I, we were watching a documentary on coral bleaching. And because the corals were degrading and were dead, I started crying. It's just a rock, but I would still shed a tear. For me, apart from seeing animals as just variety of species that we should protect, I always looked at it as they serve ecological functions. Like I said before in my last episode, the value of nature. Everything we as humans depend on, every little thing comes from nature. So if you remove even an animal, it's going to have adverse effects on us. Because if you look at a vulture, what do vultures eat? They eat carcass. And we humans, we are omnivores, so there's no apparent relationship. But what scientists later noticed is that the vultures help to prevent different kinds of diseases by feeding on that carcass. Because it's just like meat. If you leave meat outside for some days, you'd have flies, you'd have maggots there, and it will just be a breeding ground for different kinds of insects. Those carcasses, if they are not taken away by the vultures, they become breeding grounds for different diseases such as anthrax and botulism. So you can see, even though these animals don't look like they have a relation, there is a strand relating us to animals. So if you remove one, you are causing havoc. There's a particular video by Sustainable Human where they showed a pack of wolves in Yellowstone National Park and how introducing them into the wild actually changed the topography of the national park itself. They also helped in introducing other animals, more birds, more beavers. And when that happened also, the vegetation started to grow because there was less moose to feed on it. When vegetation started to grow, It helped change the course of the rivers. So the wolves not only changed the prey-predator relation in the park, but also the topography of the national park. So animals are not just, part of a biodiversity checklist. They are wolves, but they also serve ecological, environmental functions, and they also work in keeping us alive one way or the other, directly or indirectly. I say this with so much importance. We are not apart from nature, but we are part of nature. Everything we do to nature, directly or indirectly, will affect us in the long run. So please, if you have any moments, your aha moments, where you knew that you were connected with what is happening to the environment, please hit me in the comments below. I would love to hear it. So this is me signing out. I hope you liked my video. Please join the Green Tribe by subscribing to my channel. I make videos every week. And till then, let's start imperfectly. And I'll see you next week. Bye!